Okay, it is July 31st, 2020, and I am with my good friend, Executive Director, Deborah Kelly, who is head of Wisdom House.
Hi, my name is Deborah Kelly. I am with Anna Ramirez, a good friend of Wisdom House and become a good friend of me as well. Today is July 31st, 2020, and I am speaking with Anna today in my office at Wisdom House in Litchfield, Connecticut, and I'm very excited to have this opportunity to speak with Anna.
Okay, we are going to keep this to 6 to 8 minutes because we want everyone to hear the wisdom from Wisdom House. Just to have a little background, Saturday I did a wonderful workshop here on soul collage. And it was clear to me, Deborah, that the group, the 10 that showed up for this workshop experience, came away with something so wonderful and wise. And so my reason for interviewing you today is because I really want to talk about how important it is to have this place be available for everyone. So the questions you chose, and we're going to start with, what has given you comfort and hope during this time?
That's a great question, Anna. And I have to say, Saturday was incredible. And right off the bat, that gives me comfort and hope to know that during this time of uncertainty, during this time of fear and panic, and during this time of isolation, that Wisdom House is a place where people can come and they can feel safe, but they can also have opportunity to just grow and learn and live life as they were living it prior to the COVID-19 pandemic. Getting away for a small amount of time during the day to maybe let those things go, focus on something they enjoy doing, and being able to be in a place where they felt comfortable doing it.
Let me jump in a minute. How has program been? You've never closed. What I really admired was you pivoted and you thought very carefully about how to reopen softly. How are programming going now?
That's another great question, because in April and May, when we were looking at our summer programming and realizing that everything we thought was going to happen was now not going to happen, we did not even entertain the thought of closing down. Wisdom House has been here we celebrated 70 years last year. Our retreat and conference center has been here over 27 years. So there was no time in our history where we were not open and working to allow the community to come in and grow and learn. So that wasn't an option about closing down, but it had to be a wise decision about how to refocus. How can we stay open, and how can we provide programming that people want to come to, that people will benefit from, and that will give them an opportunity to escape maybe some of the panic and fear and maybe even depression that some of them had been feeling. So we went to the drawing board and we said, okay, what can we do? What can we do? So we really honed in on just a short, as you said, a soft opening. So instead of our full long day programs, we thought we're just going to ask people to come for an hour and a half. Slowly, get them comfortable in coming back, and don't commit to a full day here, but come for an hour and a half or come for 2 hours. And so we thought about what can we do that would bring people in, things that are not just entertaining, but things that make them think, things that make them or inspire them to grow and learn, things that would help them as an individual. After what we've all experienced over the past several months, what do we need to get ourselves back to where we want to be?
I love the fact that you told me that Chef Margaret's classes are full. How many came to Chef Margaret's
So
class?
just this week we had over 15, between 15 and 17 people came for our Chef Margaret cooking class. So normally at Wisdom House, we would do a Saturday cooking class once a month. And during this time, we changed it up and we said, you know what, we're going to do every other Monday, and we call it Mondays with Margaret. And it's been a huge hit. People come, they love to cook, they love the food here at Wisdom House. It has such a great reputation as far as just the freshness of the food and how creative our dining services are. And so that's been great. We thought about fitness. So we've incorporated aerobic exercise in the swimming pool. And that has been, something, again, a lot of the pools are closed this summer and people don't have opportunity to go to the Y. So to give them an outlet to come and be here and use our swimming pool has been amazing. We've also offered Tai Chi in the mornings on Fridays. We've done a Tuesday yoga class. We're doing a Thursday songwriting class, a drumming class. And all of these smaller programs have really just given people an opportunity to say, you know what, I can go out for an hour and a half or two. We've also seen that it has attracted people to Wisdom House that we've never met before. People just looking for an opportunity to say, you know what, I need to get out of the house. I've got to go do something. And we've provided these small opportunities, and it's been a good thing.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to joining you guys now and in the fall with your fall programming. But let me ask you one more question. What is the toughest part of your days right now?
Another great question. And when I think about that, I've had this conversation with staff, and it's the roller coaster. There are days where you're high and you think, oh, this is great and we're going to be fine and things are rolling along. We're optimistic about the fall. We're going to be filling the house again. And then there are days where you're at the bottom because people have canceled, and those that you thought might be able to come aren't going to be able to come. The presenters of the programs that you were excited about in the fall have now called you and said, you know what, I'm traveling in from this state or that state and I'm not going to be able to come. And you have to call the people that thought this program was going to take place, and you have to let them know, we can't do it. So I think that's been something very challenging, is one day you're up and the next day you're down and you can't stay down, and you've got to look for that light and say, you know what, we're going to get back and we're going to get through this. And it's people like you, Anna, and the other people, that come to Wisdom House that have such a, it's a connection, I believe, that our facilitators and our presenters have with Wisdom House that, is encouraging to me and give me hope.
I remember Saturday you said I had talked about women and leadership, and you had quoted from somewhere that I thought it sticked in my mind. What can you tell that again? Can you tell me that quote?
That's in the Hebrew Scriptures, the book of Esther, and it is for such a time as this. So I've only been in the position for 2.5 years, and I have a great relationship with Sister Rosemary Greco, who was in this position for 27 years. She's been a mentor to me. She has just really encouraged and supported me. But I believe that I am here for such a time as this.
Well, I love that. Thank you so much. And thank you, Daughters of Wisdom, since 1949. And hopefully Wisdom House will continue to bring wisdom, not only to this state, but to surrounding states and to whoever comes by, visits, and needs a place to stay and feel good. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Anna. This has been great.
Okay. Boop. Okay.
What do you think?